ball outside.
I got him.
Lays it up and banks it in. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Graham. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, PA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Daguerre. Off to target from outside. And so Paul will bring it up for Phoenix. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with the Knicks head coach. We talked about Paul George and what his game plan was for keeping him in check. He said it's never going to be easy with him, but I told our guys I want constant communication. Talk when screens are coming, switch when we need to. We need to be highly active guarding him. Let's see how effective they are against him tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. George with a steal. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Daguerre. And Bryant pulls it down.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, Julius Randle offers a versatile skill set. Not only does he have outstanding handles for a guy of his size, he's pretty quick, too. He's also got that strength, which is a pretty nice combination.
Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
And he buries his first look.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
George outside. The three. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And, you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. He feels like nobody can stop him.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Ball no good. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for Phoenix. Pass to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Boy, Julius Randle putting some spice on that jam.
Here's Thor. The putback. Here's Bagley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Now here's Bryant. Still no points. Here's George. Kept alive. Here's Randall. Cash money from 16 feet away.
Randall doesn't necessarily have to get to the bucket to be effective. He can just face you up from mid-range and do damage.
And Dorsic gets it to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
George outside. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Dorsic. New York trailing. Oh, George with a steal. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Gillespie. Inside. Here's Ibaka. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Pass to Bagley. Back to Ben. Here's Dorsic. 5 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass. Dorsic has got 5 now.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Here's Williams. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
Fires the three. What a performance from Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Suns. 8 points in the quarter.
Phoenix, 19.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Williams looking around. And Dadier pulls it down. Here's Flowers. Still without a bucket. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Shepard.
Into the lineup for New York, number 3, Zaire Williams.
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, too much Giannis down low.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Suns lead
Phoenix leading by 3.
16.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Shepard. 6 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. Here's Ibaka. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And here's New York now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's stolen.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Guys?
All right, thank you, Allie.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Hall. And he hits the jumper. And it's an 8-point Suns lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Gautier nails it, and he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. He's not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Up top, Ibaka knocks it loose. And he drives in. The kick out to Ball. Antetokounmpo outside. He can't hit that time.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Williams.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guy.
Outside, Williams. Clock at 6.
What a throwdown!
Nice. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
The Suns lead by 8. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Gautier. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Pass to Shepherd. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now it's a 10-point Suns lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
New York, again, can't hit.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Williams' shot is good.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
There's Ball with a 3. The rebound by Hall.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Gillespie can't get it to go. The 3 from Ball. No luck on that one. And so that brings the first half to a close. Phoenix out in front, up by 12. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kicks it to George. Gets the 3 ball to go. George has got 6. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Randall on the screen. George, no good.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
To the inside, Duren. And here's Bryant outside. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Bryant's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And Paul gets it to go.
The master of the mid-range, Chris Paul, showing those young kids how it's done.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
To three, George. The Knicks pull it in. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards. And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim. And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
And a deep three from Paul. From beyond the arc, and then some. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense.
Hey, got about 300 on me. That ain't no cat. That's a 300 on me. Got your playing halfback. Why she running from me? John Elway behind the center on me. Squeaky clean, ain't no dirt on me. Hey, coach, you better advise your team or you gon' get your player hurt, homie. My youngins hot boys tryna ice this like Turk on me. Fix your face. Why when I'm around you gotta smirk, homie? Stan Pablo. No, I be. Better tie your shoes up, your laces. Why you tripping with me? Got some boys that be. Ice City till you know that is with me. I'm really from a corner that be rolling like the Carter. Every time your baby mama, she gon' call a kid. Didn't make the NBA, still ended up balling. I told him take it from the top of the key, yeah, check ball. When I shoot the three, ooh wee, it's a wet ball. Like Jordan, balling in my chains, 100 around my neck, dog. Yeah, take it from the top, on my mama, check ball, check, check ball, check. Yeah, check ball, check ball, check ball, check. Yeah. Check ball. I got all the hot sauce and one. Watch how I dribble. Eric Dickerson. Run up the middle. She don't know my real name. I don't be talking on no pillow. I'm from that dope era. Boy, my